I I cannot express what I just saw for Attack on Titan chapter 50. I really cannot explain or express uh what I just witnessed. This is just one of those kind of chapters that can really leave an impact, mess with your emotions, and just shock the living crap out of you, making you think, oh my god, what the hell is about to happen with the characters? Well, we start off with the smiling Titan who, if you have not, if you don't know who the smiling Titan is, well, think back of chapter 1 or back in episode 1, the Titan that ate Eren's mom. That's the Titan that I'm talking about. This Titan uh, was about to attack Mikasa and Eren, as we get a flashback of uh, Eren being told from his mother, uh, you should protect Mikasa. You should start standing up for her. You should not allow her to keep fighting for you. In which we see Haynes going out there to do revenge. And we cut off to see Eren saying that we need to get Armin back at no matter what. We have to get him at all costs, and then we have to go back. This is. Then we get back to Haynes, who Rip Haynes. This is. Oh my god. The character, though, we never got that much. We haven't got that much parts of him. We hardly see him in the manga. Even in the anime, we hardly even saw him. But still, this was a big depth to me. This, though some people would say he was not that point, his stuff was not really shocking. Well, if you actually read the manga and you read it about 1,000 times, like I've done with volumes 1 through 5, that I own, I've probably reread them about several thousand times. And the thing about Haynes is that you get attached to this guy because he we learn about him holding a debt to Eren's family. He owes so much to them, and he wants to repay that. And how he died, we see Eren breaking down because he let another person die. Someone that was a close friend to him, a friend to his own family, someone that was trying so hard to repay a debt, trying to save someone. How it was set up was like a big moment saying, this guy's going to do something. He's going to get his revenge. And just to see him die is just, holy crap. My expression for it the whole entire time reading the manga, just doing, holy crap. So, then we see Mikasa saying thanks to Eren for giving her a reason to live, giving her hope, which was symbolized with the scarf that he gave her after he saved her during her. If you look back in the flashback, I think it was in I can't remember what volume it was. It was either volume 4 or I can't really remember actually. But if you remember the flashback, Eren saves her from the people that killed her father and mother. So actually teaching her how to live. I mean, we she this is actually the first time we've seen her cry since or shown any kind of emotion kind of like that since the Battle of Trost. That's how long it's been. That it could have been a lot for it could have been during the female Titan arc. Who knows? I forget. But for everything else, we see Eren standing up for Mikasa because if you read the chapters, Mikasa was injured. She got injured from being like grabbed on by a Titan, lucky enough she was saved by one. I can't remember who it was that saved her. I have to look back. But Eren's saying, "Cut the ropes off me," which after she did, he watched Haynes die. So he stands up for her, and as soon as the Titan's about coming to grab him, he punches the hand of it, and it looks like the hand was on fire. Apparently, like it was as if it was healing type look, which was kind of strange looking because it was like having well, it looks like the right fire or smoke. I don't know whether after Mikasa cut the rope. So as soon as he punches the Titan, you you see a Titan start flying over him and attacks the other Titan, the smiling Titan. Which then you see a whole bunch of them start going around and starts devouring the smiling Titan, like just by pound, slowly devouring it. You see like bits and pieces of them tearing the head off. Everything is just holy crap. Uh, to be honest, back when I said about Mikasa crying, I was actually thinking, no, 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 don't let Mikasa die. Don't let Mikasa die. Please, don't. I don't want my favorite character of Attack on Titan to die. I really don't. And I think a lot of Attack on Titan fans do not want this to happen. So, as we see this, Ymir starts saving some people that just for Christia or Historia. So, after seeing this, all the other Titans starting to fear it, right? They can actually sense that power from Eren. Now, take note that Eren did not transform into a Titan when he did this. He was still in his human form, which if you kind of look closely, you can actually see the markings that he usually has around his eyes after he became a Titan, like when he's out of the Titan form, which kind of answers the question like, is he able to do things without his Titan form? Does he have the power to actually control the strength of his Titan form? Is he able to do everything? What exactly is that kind of power? How come all the other Titans can't do that? Though he's still new to his own power, which also leads to the question like, however he became a Titan, he really didn't know that how he became a Titan to finally realize, wait, wait, how do I know that I have to into myself for me to become a Titan? So he probably might forget about this power later on. Probably won't even know how he did it. Now, for they were trying after their escape, and Ymir says that the walls would be like there's no denying it. It would be a complete hell if they go back to the walls, which kind of leads me to a question: this, okay, what does she mean? I mean, we've always seen the walls become hell after the first chapter when the Colossus Titan were hurt, or however you pronounce the guy's name, hurt or what, kicks a hole right through the wall and lets all the Titans in. So, what exactly does she mean by hell within the walls? Or is the Colossus Titan, Almond Titan going to keep coming in? Because they were tough Titans. I mean, Almond Titan has survived thousands of times trying to devour it. Also, so can we might actually see that where they keep attacking the walls and where they actually succeed if they go back to the walls. You know, if they try to come back with where we see gorilla or could I say the monkey titan come back with big old army because that titan knows how to climb a wall. He can climb a wall. So that means the titans are learning to climb. Which if you look back in the female titan arc, especially in the anime, they even show this that titans know how to learn. They were starting to climb. So this kind of leads to a question of is there is there no way to stop the advance of Titans straight into the walls? So is that what they mean about the hell? Another question is, but whole like you have Ryan being in his almost Titan state, which whether he's starting when he realized about the power that Eren had, he said that power fell into the wrong hands. That power should not be in your hands, Eren. Which, if you see how Eren's own agenda is to just kill all Titans, and it's kind of ironic to see him have the power from to control Titans, actually. Which kind of speculates that if he figures out how to control this power, he might become one of the most overpowered characters in the whole entire series. Which really been showing that he's not really that overpowered because he always gets his butt kicked. First time he got his butt kicked was by Annie, the first battle. Then he gets his butt kicked by Reiner. What's next? Then so if he figures out his time, the power, can he be able to kill off all the Titans? But the Monkey Titan and also Rhino and Berthold or any other Titan shifters probably would not be affected by this power. So that kind of leads to speculation: can he control all Titans? Now whether they're saying we need to get Eren back, we need that power. So is that the reason why? Did they know he had that power? And also, Eren, did why does he want Eren back so badly? Like, I mean, he used all the Titans to come and attack Reiner. Whenever you have a bunch of the soldiers surrounding Reiner, when he's just doing this, protecting his back of his neck with Eren and Baldhurt in the back, where they could easily have chopped through there. So my speculation is that does Eren know a lot more than he's letting on, because this guy knows a lot about the female Titan during the female Titan arc. He knows a lot of things that he's probably not even telling us. Then I do have this one question though, is that why come Butthurt has not turned into his Colossal Titan form? Does it take a lot out of him to do so? Because, I mean, it's a big freaking Titan that's about 60 meters tall, which, if I remember correctly, is 197 feet. That's huge. So, does it take a lot out of him? Like, does it take him a lot longer time to regenerate enough strength to actually transform back into it? Because when they were fighting on the wall, he was in, like, halfway, like, probably not even this, like, doesn't even have the legs. He's just probably up to the ribs. That's how big he was. So if that's where he stopped at, does it take that much power? And how long can he stay in that Colossus Titan's form? Because if you look at whether he was in his full form, he was not there very long. He was only there for probably about, I would say, maybe 5 minutes to kick a hole in the wall and then disappear. Because if you kind of look at stamina of the Titans, for the Titan shifters, if you look back in the female Titan arc, Annie's stamina was slowly decreasing. So I guess in that is depending on how big your Titan form is, depends on how long you can actually be in that Titan form. Which I kind of starting to wonder. Now with Ymir realizing that Eren can actually use the power to, she leaves Christina, or Historia, with Eren saying he can protect her. I don't have to protect her uh, like full time. So she goes back with Reiner and Berthold and saves Berthold. Now, Reiner is about to go attack Eren, and Eren just yells out in full rage. And this is the first time I've actually not the first time. There's been several occasions that you see Eren just go into a complete blood rage type mode, and he goes around saying, "Screw you guys, you can all die." And all the times they are defending, the smiling Titan turns at him and goes and attacks him. Which, uh, it's like, holy crap. So he can actually control the Titans. Like, he can just say words and he can control it. He doesn't have to move. So that basically ends the chapter there. Oh my god. I mean, we ended the anime. We have a pretty good chapter. I mean, sadly though, from what I've been told, is that the anime's going no, not the anime, the manga's gonna only be like around 20 volumes, and I think this was the last chapter of volume 12. So I am doing holy crap. I mean, if we have this many Titans coming around, and Eren has that power to control the Titans, how come they can't just go straight to Shinkashina district and go straight to the basement? Is there something more to it? Is there too many Titans? Is that, or it's the Gorilla Titan over there? And my other question is, why do they need that power? Why do they need Eren? I mean, you have the Colossal Titan, you have the Armor Titan, the strongest Titans in the series. How in that? Why do they need Eren? If I had to give a rating for this chapter, I'll probably have to say I'll give it a 4.9 out of 5. Now, why 4.9 out of 5? It could have been a 5 out of 5, but the reason, one thing was is that kind of broke me a little bit, just a tiny little bit, was that new power that Eren has. It was though the stress that I had watching that before he had that power, before he showed that power. I was just doing, oh my god, no, 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 don't let Eren, don't let Mikasa die. Please don't. So I'm giving it a 4.9 out of 5. That's all I have for today. I'm on Tayo, and you guys have a nice day.